Welcome to the precursor to my actual review video of Fish Flingers, which is the newest update in RuneScape this week. Now, the reason why I'm bothering to record this before I actually join the minigame is to, number one, show the fact that they've decided to update the fishing guild. Okay, it's a net spot. I'll actually run around for a bit right now. So, okay, well, the fishing guild has received a complete graphical revamp with the addition of Fish Flingers, which I'll explain in a minute. Which, actually, I really love the look of it. I mean, it looks finally like a place where people actually fish, not just a bunch of random greystone places like the rest of RuneScape has looked before their own graphical updates. So, yeah, I mean, you get the bank in a different building, you get the fishing shop in a different building, you got the random range in a different building, so they all look like little shacks that, well, kind of look like places you'd find on a dock somewhere, so I like the look of that. But, of course, the main reason why this video is here is, of course, as the title says, showing me waiting. And what am I waiting for? The annoying amount of time that you have to join Fish Flingers. If you people who have seen my familiarization review, you would know that familiarization requires you to be at the right obelisk at some point in a 20-minute time span of every 2 hours. Now, if you thought that was bad, well, to get into a Fish Flingers contest, you need to see some guy in as said from the Jagex website, fashionable blue dungarees. You need to find him and talk to him within 5 minutes of every 90 minutes. 5 minutes of every hour and a fucking half. How in the hell are half the people who are fishing here gonna bother to actually see a guy in blue dungarees walking around in 5 minutes? Usually people who are fishing sharks or something take much longer than 5 minutes to fish a single load. I mean, apparently I guess people don't want to have them waiting for the contest, and 5 minutes I guess is just long enough time, since that seems to be their standard waiting time for most things like Castle Wars and a Soul Wars game after one has ended and stuff like that. But, I mean, just, you only have 5 minutes to join the game? I mean, okay, I might as well talk about the contest right now before I keep griping about how short of a time you have to actually wait for the guy. So, how the Fish Flingers contests work, and you'll be seeing me doing this in my actual review, not just the Kirbyfreek33 waits, but, the time you have 15 minutes in each of these Fish Flingers fishing contests, and you can only do 10 per week due to it being a distraction diversion. Basically we now have 3 distraction diversions in the past 5 weeks: Shattered Heart, Familiarization, and we now have this Fish Flingers. But anyway, I'm not going to rant about that right now. Anyway, so Fish Flingers, what you do is that you are taken to an island called Isla Anglurious or something, I don't know. I'll probably find the name when I actually get to the diversion. And what you have to do is that there are different fishing spots all over the island, like rivers, lakes, docks, ponds, beach, and just the plain ocean. And you have to try to find the best spot. And you also have a tackle box filled with 8 different types of bait, 6 different types of hooks, and 3 different weights, which you can put up to 5 weights on your line at a time. Now, what you're supposed to do is that you have to try to catch the 6 different types of fish that are there, which are there's stuff you can already see in RuneScape. You damn it, you've got bass, cod. I'll mention them later. Anyway, I've got to concentrate on this damn maze. Sorry, I'll try to talk while I'm doing this. And when you're doing the distraction diversion, a different combination of the bait and the weights and the hook type will be the most effective for catching fish, and you'll have this menu that shows your rating, which is like your efficiency of catching the fish, which is what you can use as kind of a scale to tell you what you're meant to use, because there will be each of the 8 baits, each bait has one that's similar in color and one that's similar in shape. For example, you've got shrimp, which is a bait, and you have crayfish, which have a similar shape, and you also have worms, which are a similar color. And by going through these different similar things, and you also have the same with the hooks, because you've got 6 different types of hooks. You've got the normal and the slim are similar. You've got the large and the double, which are similar. Okay, wrong way. And you've got the bone and the... Sorry, I can't remember the other one off the bat right now. You got the bone and some other hook, like wire. I don't know. Anyway, you have... And whenever you use a similar hook, then you can get a better... Then you have a chance of getting a better catch. And the whole point is you want to try to get the best catch possible to get the most weighty catch, because it actually looks like a pretty interesting diversion, because the ideal spots to fish certain fish and the combinations of tackle to use for the certain fish change each game. Wow, this is going to be one long maze. Either that or I'm just going the wrong direction completely, but screw it. If I miss the contest time minutes, I'm going to be so pissed off. And so you'll have 15 minutes to try to catch as many fish as you can, and you also get... my cursor disappeared. You also get awards, which are like whoever has the heaviest fish caught, the most fish caught, and the total, like, highest total weight of fish caught. Am I like just going the wrong way completely? I don't know, the maze being this really complicated. Okay, I definitely went the wrong way the entire time there, so I'm just royally screwed in terms of trying to get any reward, but hell, it kills time, so that's enough for me. Okay, so, and the type changes as the diversion comes each time, so you never actually have the same tackle combination at each spot. Like, it's extremely unlikely that you'll have it at the same time twice in quick succession. Although you actually get to see what the best of that certain diversion was at the end of it, because, well, everyone's scores get totaled up in terms of, like, what types of fish they caught, the weights of the fish, blah blah blah, and whoever has the top 5 get to be on a podium, and you get no other rewards for winning whatsoever, which actually I think is a good thing. I mean, it offers a nice little bit of friendly competition, yet everyone can still get rewards for doing this thing. And the rewards include tackle boxes, which are things that can store bait, tools, and eventually gloves from the Fist of Guthix minigame. Or, I'm sorry now, activity. That's what they decided to change it to. I hate that, by the way. You can get you can store up bait in them, and how many slots you have depends on the level of tackle box you have. Wow, I really sucked with this maze tonight I should say. And yeah, you can get tackle boxes, and you can also get noted sharks and swordfish, and you can also just get plain fishing experience depending on your level, because you don't actually need a fishing level to do this, but the experience you gain will be changed depending on the level that you have. Okay, that was a horrible maze. I could have gotten some nice runes, but I didn't, and no people in fashionable blue dungarees still. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna fish a little bit more. Hope I get a piece for the Shattered Heart for the Dharmarok statue, which I've actually found out more about, and I'm just gonna stick with my rating of 10 because it's awesome. And yeah, I'm annoyed because I don't like having to have only 5 minutes for 5 minutes of every 90 minutes. That's not a very large time span, and they only actually appear at Catherby, as well as inside and outside the fishing guild. So a lot of people are asking about trying to get the guys who take you to the Fish Flingers minigames to appear like at more places, like for example maybe the Port Sarim area, or Karamja, or the Living Rock Caverns for those people who like cave fish and rocktail fishing. Alright, well anyway, this has been Kirbyfreek33 Waits, and I'm hoping to be able to actually get to go to the actual review of the update of the Distracting Diversion once it finally comes around. How long it's going to take, I don't know. But yeah, I don't like waiting, because I'm an impatient person, except when questing. And speaking of quests, I can't wait until the next one. And if you haven't known it yet, watch my Let's Quest, just because, well, yeah, you should watch it. Just, well, I don't know. Alright, I've bored you guys long enough. I'll put an annotation showing the link. It'll be somewhere like in the top left corner of the screen, so you won't see open door, you'll see the actual review or something. Hopefully I'll actually remember to put that in. Okay, well, see you in the actual review.